Hi, my name is Anna Bartos. I am the founder and director of Something to Sing About in New York, a nonprofit, online, creative arts collective for singers, actors, performers, and all those who love the arts. And we are launching our first fundraising campaign to raise money for our many projects. Namely, we're going to be presenting a musical drama called Maha, the Forgotten Woman. The story is a romance, a bittersweet romance, about the famous artist Francisco Goya. In back of me, you can see his bust and his painting, and a young, unknown Maha named Pepa. They had this romance years and years ago, maybe 40, 50 years ago, so she is an older woman when she comes back to his studio in Madrid, about a week after he died, to pay homage to him as other Madrileños were doing at the time, but also to resolve some negative feelings she had towards him because he actually dropped her. She was an 18-year-old innocent girl who sold him flowers on the street, and he asked her to pose for him, and one thing led to another. We're doing a 25 to 30-minute version of the piece, which is about 75 minutes long. And we're holding it for potential backers and also for presenters who will hire us to perform in colleges, universities, arts organizations. And we hope that you will come to this performance, which is free. And we also hope you will feel like contributing to fund this project and also other projects that I mentioned, so that we can keep this group going. Maha has an important work. It has it promotes the arts, all of the arts, which at this particular time is a difficult thing to do in economic times, right? Artists have to pretty much do their own fundraising at this point because grants of all kinds have been limited to very few. The reason I think that this is a valuable project to both contributor and the world is it's visually actually a work of art. Painting, music, drama. It is in English, but it uses many Spanish expressions. And it's a story, a compelling story, but yet educational about the people who lived in 19th century Spain. And these particular people, the Majos and the Majas, were lower middle class people. Goya was in love with them, he painted them, he acted like them, and Granados, the composer who lived actually 100 years later, was in love with everything about Goya, including his work of art about these people. And so he himself dedicated many compositions in homage to Goya. I started this group out of a dream to help people realize their dreams. Milton Katselas, who was a film director, wrote a book called Dreams into Action many years ago to help people who would like to pursue a career in acting. Well, the same is true for singing or any of the arts, and the same is true for anybody pursuing anything in life, no matter what the discipline is. Developing self-esteem, developing good habits, developing a plan. And then I taught a class at NYU called Something to Sing About. It was a group voice class, primarily not to students of NYU. They were working people in all kinds of professions. Many of them had studied voice in their early years, thought of pursuing a career and got discouraged because it was difficult, which it is, and also sometimes because people told them they had no talent. And so they dropped it and they went into other professions. Something to Sing About provides workshops, voice lessons, classes, and many performance opportunities like concerts, musical plays, cabaret, musical theater events at a very low cost, or even some free. We have a big outreach, volunteer outreach program. That's one of my main goals, is to bring the arts to low-income people, underprivileged folks at schools, shelters, senior residences. We carol during the holidays. This holiday we caroled at a soup kitchen in Chelsea. And in order to fund our work, we need money, just plain and simple, to pay for space, rental space, performance space, accompanists who don't play for nothing, by the way. And so we are launching this campaign. It's our first fundraising campaign. Art and music and all the arts have a way of changing our perspectives of ourselves and the world around. It helps us develop our sensibilities and appreciation of beauty, which is really what gets us through some really hard times. And it helps us develop an empathy for human suffering and humankind. This work is a combination of all the arts, really, and it should be funded. So in order to present this work in its best light, we need your help. So we can potentially hire a lighting designer, which we've never had, a projectionist to show slides of Goya's paintings, and the people who portrayed, whom he portrayed in Madrid. And I just think that it's something worthwhile, and I ask for your help at this time to help us out, help us do future performances, and bring this wonderful work to a great many people. Thank you so much.